Hello, welcome to live stream midnight concert at Sønderho Village Hall, Fanø Island, Denmark. We are live streaming concerts all this week, midnight concerts until Saturday night, Sunday morning, and we are in Denmark, and we are in a tiny little island with a very deep and long tradition about music and dance, so we want to play a lot of music for you, and we might have some dancers tonight, I don't know, maybe. But this is first time we do this, so we are terribly nervous and shaked all over, but we try to do this, and this night, tonight, the first concert, the local piano player, one of the local piano players, Sønderho, is here at the piano, and my name is Peter Urbrand, playing the fiddle, and we start off with some local music, one set of local music, and after that we will have supported by two friends, two musicians, Kim Holst on the double bass, you see this? It suffers from a terrible disease, you see all the spots on it. And on the drums, we have Niels Hovman. So on we go, and we play, the first tune we play is not a dance tune, it's a tune to welcome people to parties and stuff, weddings and dance and celebrations, all kinds of celebrations. And it has been used for centuries, so we play it for you now as a welcome. And it's called The Lamb Elam. Welcome. Okay, thank you. We have two traditional dances in the island. The dance from this village is called Sønderho, like the people who live in this place, and even the town, the village is called Sønderho, so there's a connection between everything. That's very practical sometimes. And there's another little town in the other end of this island called Noir, and they have tunes called Fenniger. But the one we will play for you is from this village, and as this place was a seafaring society, it was pretty often the men that went to sea and they never came back. So this particular tune is called The Widow's Dance. Thanks a lot. Nobody's dancing. Yeah. Next we'll want to play another Sønderho called Så går vi udenom. And actually nobody really knows what it means. But somebody told me when the sailors, the young boys, they went to sea and they might have a girlfriend, so they went around in the village to say goodbye to all the girlfriends, maybe, and family and friends. So that's maybe the meaning of this table.
Okay. Anyway.
Thank you. Okay. Next, we're going to play a dance tune from the other village. The other village is called Noir, and they have those traditional dances called faniger. They usually say it's a little quicker because it's closer to the civilization, closer to the mainland, and it might be a little more stressy, as we say down here. So, but this is called Hvad det for narreri, du holder med min kæreste? And that's really a hard one to translate.
I don't know.
Don't fuss around with my girlfriend, I would say, maybe could be translation.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll try. Thank you. And usually we play all those dance tunes, local dance tunes, in sets with 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 Sønderho dances from this village, and maybe one Faniger dance from Norby, and then sometimes we end up with what we call a fast Sønderho. And that's really fast and dangerous, and sometimes people they break their legs or whatever. So we'll try, and as there's no dances, no accidents, so it will be okay. And this is called Oh La La, Those Women. And sometimes when if there's a lot of people on the dance floor that clap, sometimes we have take it one more time because yes. So. Thank you. Now we want to play music from outside this place. We were so lucky to have some visiting musicians here years ago, and Irish visiting musicians, and I know them. You know them, everybody knows them, you know them as well. They were called the Dubliners, and they were touring Denmark each year, and their booker, he actually lived on the island, so that's why they stayed at the local inn. And they had a Monday off, they didn't play Monday night, so they had an evening off, having a dinner on the local inn, and we were invited to play for them, and that was very, very funny. And I became very good friends with John Sheehan. John Sheehan, he's the fiddle player. They split up years ago, but he's still playing, and he's a very, very good fiddle player and classical background, and he is a very good composer as well. So now Uwe and I, we want to play as the last tune in our set. We want to play a tune John Sheehan he made years ago. Actually, it's written for string quartet. That we can't do that, but we'll try anyway. It's called the Marino Casino, and as I have never been to Ireland, I've never been to Dublin, but John, he said, Marino Casino, it used to be the red light district in Dublin. So it's like baroque music actually, but it's a very beautiful tune. And actually, we hope to meet you all when this Corona thing is over, so we don't need to go digital cyberspace playing. So maybe we would like to have some support, Uwe?
Yes, of course.
Maybe? Is there any musicians around here?
We need Nelson, we need
Help! We need somebody to help. Just anybody. That's it? Got it? Yeah. Okay. Ready? Lars? Ready? Okay. We play another set of local dance tunes, and the first one is this is a really hard one to translate because in Danish it's called "Jeg er så fro, jeg er så glad." So this is really a problem. I was thinking. Slow Hand, Clapton, he had a song together with some guys, I'm So Glad, so that's the closest I can get to this. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad.
Twice, in two different ways.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty strange because normally in this house, this hall, when there's a dance or whatever, they'll be packed with people, really, and not very noisy, and so it's pretty strange sitting here playing for our friends here, some of our friends here, and maybe you out there. So yeah, you never know.
We can hear the music.
Yeah. Yes, we can hear what we are playing. Yes, that's something very new, actually. Next, we want to play another Sønderho, as we call them, the local tunes from this village. And again, it's called Alle mine brødre, de levede ligesom jeg. Crazy title, and it makes no sense translating this, but I try anyway. All my brothers, they're living exactly like me. And that, nobody knows if that's bad or good, but...
It's a selling title.
You think about it then? A lot of the local tunes, dance tunes, this repertoire is 200-300 years old, and it has been playing in a kind of living tradition, and it had never been out, this tradition, and yes, people still want to dance, even the young people, they come to the dance and play the music, so that's pretty good actually. And the next tune is called P. Thompson's Ane, and that's a name. Many of the old dance tunes was named after people, not who made the tunes, who composed the tunes, because nobody knows, this stuff is so old and nobody really knows who did compose it. Anyway, so they were called, named after the people who liked the tune. And P. Thompson's Ane, that's a girl actually. Yeah.
P. Thompson's.
Yeah. Okay. And we got support from those two gentlemen, Nils Hovman on the drums. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And Kim Holst at the double bass. Yeah. With a terrible disease. Yeah. Now we're gonna play a tune from Norby. Nils Hovman, he lives in Norby, so we had an agreement. Yes, we would like to play a little bit of everything. And this particular Fenniger dance, as it's called, this is called "Hu Hej Humle You Went," and it's getting worse and worse at translating this stuff, because this is about putting beer in the water or water in the beer. I don't know really what's the best or worst, but yeah, we'll try anyway. Again, we end up this set with a fast Sønderho, and as I said, it's getting worse and worse at translating this stuff, but it's in Danish it's called Der bor en bager på Nørre Gade. Gade, then it's really hard in English anyway. But this actually is a children's song, and if I should translate, once there lived a baker's shop. There was a baker's shop on North Street, on Commercial Street, and it was like that in our little village here. But suddenly the baker's shop closed down, and now there's a souvenir shop. So we eat souvenirs a lot. Yes, okay, let's do it. Thank you. Kvarter nu. Det var nice. Skal vi have en?
Det er begge.
Hvad? Ja, det er det godt. Rebecca. We play another Sønderho. This is a pretty new composed tune, and that's always very difficult because there's not a tradition making new, old, traditional stuff here. So I try to make one, and people say, what's wrong with the old tunes? And there's certainly not something wrong with the old tunes, but even the old tunes have been new sometimes. So maybe we should add some new pieces to this repertoire. And I made a tune years ago. We were sailing in the Bottom Sea with the old sailing ship from here, and we came to a German Bottom Sea island called Hallig, and I had some hours on the boat while the other guys, they went to the island, and there was an old accordion on this boat. So I sat down and played accordion, and I can't play accordion. I'm not an accordion player, and I will never be an accordion player. But I suddenly have a little tune on this thing, and now we play it for you. It's called Rebecca, that's the name of the boat. Rebecca on at Hallig. Yeah. Now we're gonna play a couple of tunes from the mainland, from outside here, from the civilization, maybe. This is a waltz composed by a very good musician and fiddler, Elika Forsell. She's from Sweden, and over the years she has been composing a lot of brilliant music, and this is actually, I don't know, 40, maybe 30, 40 years old, I don't know, but still it's really, really good waltz, and we have a friend here this evening who liked this tune a lot, so of course we'll play it. Lykovalsen. It's called Lykovalsen. Jeg skal lige have en tone ud. Mange tak. Thank you. Tak. Det skal tiden. Tiden. Ja. Jeg tænkte på, at vi skulle spille Ken Nørgaards Fruens Skods. Ja. Men vi starter Hvad siger du?
Jeg skal have en træer.
Nå, ja.
Det er lige meget.
Okay, we're having a little meeting here because we wrote something down, but still we have a little time and we want to play a tune. It's called Scottish. This kind of dances, and I think they dance all over Europe. Actually, Scottish, but it's not necessarily only in Scotland, but in Denmark there was danced a lot of Scottish too, and in Sweden and all over. Yeah. So, but this, yeah.
I can spørge, if after PayPal, please, can someone post a link to the PayPal? Most people really know that man can donate penge faktisk.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, of course. Yeah. If you want, you might.
It's a question from Paul Wilson. Maybe we should.
Paul Wilson. Oh, hello, Paul.
Wilson.
How is it in Nisva? Yes, there's a PayPal account on the. I think it's connected to the events actually. The PayPal account, Moneybox it's called. I don't know really why, but I have a PayPal account, but I think it's written down in somewhere in the event. I hope.
We'll post the link after the concert.
Yes, we'll post the link after the concert. If some of you guys want to throw a few kroner bucks after us, we'll be very happy because we are without jobs right now. So yeah. Okay, but we'll play a Scottish. And it's composed by a very good friend called Kjeld Nørgaard Christensen. Lives on the island of Funen, and he's a very, very good musician and a very good friend and very good composer. And he made this tune for his wife, Birgit, that's her name. And we play it a lot, and we like it very much. It's like a little like what's called, not Cajun music, but what's called this kind of music?
So reggae.
Reggae. It's a little like reggae, the beat in it. But so get up and dance, grab your partner and dance. Fruens Scottish. Nej. Hvad?
Fruens.
Ja. Okay. 1, 2, Thank you. Thank you. Har du lige noget på? Ja, hvad?
Sjov version.
Okay, thank you, and thank you. Still left 2 minutes. Maybe we should play. We have a special wedding tradition here in Fanø, especially in Sønderho, and we have 3 bridal tunes. And maybe we should end off this concert playing wedding music. Just in case any of you want to get married, you have this. Yes, and this is called the first wedding tune. There's 3 of them, so it doesn't have to be too complicated. It's called the first, and it's also called the sweet. So thanks for listening. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Lars, the technician, and thanks to every one of you who's sitting out there. And take care, and be good. Yeah, thank you.